When it comes to the Open Balkan Initiative, we believe that it's not only a dangerous initiative, but at the same time it is aimed at really delaying the European integration process of the countries in the region. We strongly believe that whether from a security point of view, from a political and economic point of view, as well as from an EU integration point of view, this is absolutely the wrong thing to do for the region, which is why Kosovo, Bosnia, Herzegovina, as well as Montenegro have rejected this initiative from the very beginning. At the same time, the initiative, if I may call it so, because we don't really even know what it is since, in detail, since there's no piece of paper that has ever been delivered to the countries of the region. But at the same time, it is not inclusive. And as you know, the principle of inclusivity is the main principle, and along with equal footing of representation are the two main principles of any regional initiative. And this initiative, which was started in Novi Sad, Serbia, never intended to consider Kosovo on an equal footing with other countries of the region. And at the same time, of course, Serbia continues to deny our right to exist. Therefore, to conclude on the issue of regional cooperation, we believe that the Open Balkan Initiative is dangerous, it delays European integration, and it intends to replace the Berlin process, which is impossible and we're not going to allow. We will never accept to negotiate on Kosovo's territorial integrity. We will not change our constitution in order to create third layers of government, which resemble and might lead us to Republika Srpska or another Republika Srpska in our region, which simply destabilizes everything. And of course, we will not negotiate Kosovo's status, which has been resolved once and forever with the Declaration of Independence on the 17th of February 2008 and reconfirmed by the International Court of Justice. Having said that, there are so many issues of importance which we believe should be discussed with a final agreement that is centered on mutual recognition. There's only one solution that can bring everlasting peace and stability in the Balkans, and that is Serbia to recognize the reality of a sovereign and independent Kosovo. Until that happens, Serbia will continue to be the troublemaker in the Balkans, the destabilizer in the Balkans, and the trampoline that brings forward the Russian malign influence as well as the Chinese influence in our region. Because mono-ethnic institutions like the one that was built in that intermediate documents of 2015 is not in the interest of Serbs living in Kosovo. They have never asked, I have never met a Serb living in Kosovo asking for the association of municipalities. Vučić does, because for him, it all comes down to territorial claims. When it comes to the moratorium, it has ended now, and we're working very closely with our US partners when it comes to our agenda on recognitions and international organizations bids. Let me be very clear. I don't think we can succeed on any international organization unless we closely coordinate with our partners. In this regard, when it comes to European and regional organizations, we do see that Germany can take a leadership role. When it comes to other organizations, such as, Interpol, UNESCO, and others, we will sit down, coordinate, and work together the plan with the US and EU members. We're not just going to go ourselves because we don't want to fail, obviously. So we're going to plan, we're going to apply when we are all ready, together with the US and our EU partners, because we want to succeed. It's not just in our interest, but also in the interest of the region to have us in these international organizations.
I know that he knows that his country will not be a member of the European Union so long as it has not cleared up the Kosovo issue, recognized Kosovo. He knows that very well. But it's sometimes part of your diplomatic effort to offer public praise and to embrace a country because you expect that country behind closed doors then to do more. That's part of the art of diplomacy. So, you know, the nice public appearance should not confuse us about the toughness of the message which President Vučić and the Serbian government needs to hear again and again from the European Union and certainly from the German government. And I'm quite hopeful that the next German government will echo that pretty clear and unequivocal message.